Good morning.
Good morning.
I have myself, Annie Cathy, Amy Bristow, Eric Dixon, Kyla Leonards, Melissa Fisher, Violet Plummer, Leidy Wagner, Martin Kidston, M. Katz, Elena Evans. And it looks like in the room I have Commissioner Bureau, Commissioner Strohmeyer, Ann Hughes, Allison France, and you'll have to help me with the rest of the folks.
Vinny Pavlish.
Vinny's with the county attorney's office, Annie, in the civil division.
Yes, nice to meet you, Vinny.
You want to go, Gary?
Hi, I'm Andrew Valinas. I'm the new Climate Action Program Coordinator.
Thank you, Andrew.
And I'm Blaine Metz. I'm the new Shelter Project Coordinator.
Nice to meet you, Blaine. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Well, is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? Okay. Consent agenda.
I would move that we approve the consent agenda.
Anything need to be pulled out or discussed? Okay, second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Ooh, we're almost through.
I know. Oh my. Okay. Action items. Elena. Oh.
Hi, sorry, that came up quickly. To bring the community to decay interlocal, the interlocal reflects the amended changes to the community decay ordinance and how it's implemented. So the interlocal just had to be updated to reflect that.
Okay, so nothing substantive, but minorly substantive.
Yeah, there were just a few changes within how the community decay language was put forward, and that those changes were suggested by Anna Conley to clean up that language and have it better reflect other language that we follow at the county and at the health department. And so that was tidied up, and then the interlocal today had to follow to reflect those changes.
Thank you.
Well, Anna's no longer with us, and Vinny said we can go rogue.
Yeah.
We can throw in a pepper there, so. All right, I move that we sign the amended interlocal agreement.
Second, any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Okay, Eric Dixon.
Good morning. I'm coming to you from the fairgrounds this morning, so I don't have any video either incoming or outgoing. So just want to let you know I am here. Yeah, so this item, we were working with MRL last fall for some utility crossing easements for the Lolo Water and Sewer District. And during those discussions, it was suggested by MRL that since they have no demand for service to the Bitterroot Valley, that we consider these tracks out of service agreements. And it's really a benefit to both MRL and us. It's just they'll take the crossings out, so they don't have to maintain any timber plank crossings or replace them with concrete, and then we don't have to maintain the asphalt going up to the crossings. So it's a mutually beneficial agreement for now. The only consideration is that someday in the future, if there ever is demand for service to the Bitterroot Valley, they will reestablish these crossings. So they're not abandoning the crossings. They're just putting them on an out of service status so that we can remove those and make the at-grade crossings for the vehicular traffic a little more convenient. So I don't know what that potential is in the future for reestablishing service, but when they do, or if they do, that will be MRL's responsibility to reinstall the crossings, and then they will function as normal at-grade crossings do. So we would recommend that these agreements be signed via DocuSign so that we can get those crossings out of the ground and have some smoother travel in the Lolo area for a while.
Eric, I'd like to pull this. We've not discussed this previously, and I need to have, I think, a little few more details. Certainly the rail authority has a stake in this, as does Missoula County, and nothing that you said bothers me in terms of the future potential of reactivating the line, but we've been in discussion with Montana Rail Link and Washington corporations about the future of the Bitterroot branch, and I guess I'd just like some additional context for this.
Sure.
Is there a timeline, Eric, or what's?
No, not at all.
Okay,
No, this is entirely, you know, if you take action on it, then we can complete the work at any time. So other than that, it's entirely up to you if you move forward with these.
Okay, well, maybe we could schedule this for a public works meeting and we could pull up a map and look at the actual crossings and discuss it in further depth.
Sure.
great,
Great, thanks.
thanks.
All right.
Correspondence. Or so, okay, so we just pull, is there a special thing that we should, okay. We have,
And I think this item, I saw this in my inbox and I think I already inadvertently signed it.
ooh, okay,
So,
I am not on
have you
top of.
signed it yet?
I am not on top of my inbox. Okay,
Commissioners, the correspondence was that group letter that they had drafted, and we had a timeline with us and the two mayors. So we had signed that ahead of time.
okay.
Apparently you did sign it.
I did sign it.
Yes, yeah, we sent it to you early to sign. So we did sign that. I believe we signed it on the 4th. But I apologize. I thought we did have somebody coming to answer any questions.
I do, yeah, I'm here to answer
Oh,
any questions.
perfect.
Sorry, I didn't have the agenda in
Thank
front of me, so.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's fine.
Thanks, Annie.
Thanks, Annie.
Maybe
But
you
yeah,
could just
so-
describe what it is that we signed.
Absolutely. So this is, I got a really big raise. No.
Yeah.
This is something we discussed, I think about a month ago, actually. We approved commenting on a rulemaking that the PSC is involved in right now. So they're updating and changing the rules on how parties can intervene in contested case dockets. And there was just some concerns that we had about the language and the way that it could potentially be used in the future. So the letter essentially expressed those concerns, made a couple specific recommendations on how the language could be changed, and then just made some brief comments on, making sure that the language is being essentially vigilant about how the language is used in the future. So there was a public hearing on the rulemaking last Tuesday, the 2nd, which I listened into. It didn't last very long. There were a handful of commenters, but for the most part, I don't think there was anything substantial that really changed our perspective on the issue. And I think a handful of additional folks will submit comments by letter, similar to how we did. So this is something that was pseudo approved when we first talked about it a little while ago, but this is the actual official letter, which the city of Bozeman and city of Missoula were excited to join sign as well.
We run a tight ship here. I'm trying to find it. Okay.
I have a copy here too.
Thank you.
It's right on there, I
Yeah,
think.
okay. Now it's like- Yeah, now I'm remembering this. Okay, thank you. Got it. Thank you. I don't,
And so just for next steps in the process, so the public comment period was due yesterday, so we got the letter in, and then we kind of just wait and see. The GSC normally, when they do a rulemaking like this, they'll consider all of the public comment in due time, and then make a decision on what they want to do. Normally, if they change the proposed language significantly, then they have to go back out for public comment again. If they just make smaller adjustments, I'm pretty sure they can just move forward with it. So one of the adjustments we suggested is pretty small, so I'm hopeful if they do take that into consideration that they wouldn't have to go back out again, which is just, I don't think it'd be a big deal, but it's just more process. So.
Okay.
But I can keep you posted on the final adoption when that goes through, which I would expect would be in the next probably couple of months. I'm sure they want to wrap it up pretty quickly, so it should be coming through.
Thank goodness you were here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to, yeah. It's,
Thanks. I've got a question. Maybe this is for Annie. I don't know. Whoever manages Ready Sign for us, is there a way in which we can actually have our real signatures applied? I'm sure this is fine, but all of three of our signatures look
Are the-
strangely the same.
Are the same font.
Yeah.
Isn't that something that didn't we do that when we set it up? Like,
Well, we did back in DocuSign.
Oh, I'm confusing with DocuSign,
But,
yeah.
Check into it and update them.
Uh,
I'm sure it's a feature.
I can ask.
who's that?
This is Jason Emery.
Oh.
It's
God.
It's God. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks.
Yep, I'll find out.
Okay.
Unless we have Adrian or Nick on, I don't know that we have a wildfire update today. Not seeing either, so
Guys are blue.
if
Skies
they have an
are blue.
update, they will appear. If
Okay.
they do not, they won't. It's an elaborate system.
10 minutes.
I know, man. Okay.
Amanda is afraid of me.
Yes, litigation averse.
Okay, I think we're gonna, unless events, invitations, see you all at the fair on,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Tomorrow.
Martin, do you have a question?
oops, Martin, sorry, Martin.
Yeah, just since the Inflation Reduction Act passed the Senate this week, I'm wondering if the county has any views on the passage of that. I know it's been hailed in other western states, and I'm wondering if you guys are ready to weigh in at all on what that legislation would mean if signed.
We get to talk
Well,
to,
we've been talking to our federal lobbyists about this a little bit, and I don't know that we've had any in-depth discussions yet as far as the particulars.
I don't know that weighing in quite yet is, I don't know
Okay.
that quite yet, but we could put it as a discussion item on an upcoming admin to get some discussion on it for you, Martin.
That'd be great. Thank you. I know it includes a lot of provisions that could be impactful out here. So you guys be the ones to talk about it. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
we'll have something for you on Tuesday.
Which
Right.
we'll be prepared
In
We
the
will-
year 2022.
Right, yeah.
for the next production. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, because this is gonna, we still don't know like what that actually means for counties and municipalities.
Yeah, we gotta get into it.
We gotta get into
have-
it.
We have heard promising things on the transportation front, on the, I think, climate energy front, but particulars yet to be determined.
Thanks, you guys.
We'll be better, Martin, sorry.
We'll be smarter, Martin, soon.
Okay,
Oh, fair tomorrow, and
fair.
commissioner, pet commissioner contest.
We now have a frog that's entered.
Ooh, shaking things up. What kind of frog? Oh, okay.
Poisonous.
Yeah.
Have any of the other pets besides that one offered office hours to meet with
I
people?
need to look at the entries a little more closely, but I will, yeah, people are having fun with it. People should go check it out. It's
And if you win, it's $25
$25
to Murdoch's.
gift card, yep.
Serves
Proclamation.
hoved, feathered, clawed, padded animals.
Yep.
Yes.
I will just say, it's a great way to drive folks to the Missoula County Boys Club.
Yes. And we're hoping, yes, people sign up for that and then they also see what other projects are up there that they.
We do have an ulterior motive.
Yes.
And we have a booth, which the commissioners will be at periodically this week. Well, whereabouts is it located?
There's two of them at both of the entrances.
There's two of them. We have
There's
two
of them,
booths.
yes, two booths, yes.
Are you starting, you're starting tomorrow?
I think I will, I don't know. I will be there at some point this week. And we also have a rail authority. The rail authority is in the field,
Oh, good, okay,
which I will be periodically there too.
fantastic,
Drop by, members of the media.
okay. Okay.
Okay, we laughed. Yeah.
Hi, Commissioner.
After our last insightful comment.
Okay, Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Uh,